So, things that will shock you about the Philippines that you probably don't know. Right off the top, the minimum wage is going to swing from about 350 pesos to 570 pesos here in Manila as the absolute high. If you don't know how the pesos work, that's going to be about $6 or $7 to about $11 on the high end. Basically, the pay is extremely low here. Some people make 1,000. If you can get a commission job or you can work for an American company, you can do much better. But the general people that you meet or women that you meet on dating sites and stuff will be in that range. So a lot of people that haven't been here don't understand that. Number two, what elite professionals make here. An attorney or a doctor in America oftentimes can build extreme wealth and make well into six figures. Well, here they're going to make about 1,000 to 3,000 US dollars a month. So what would be poverty level, most of that in America in any major city certainly, will be what a top flight professional that went to school years and years and years will make. Obviously, if you make that year after year, you can build a great life here, and it's a different, cost of living, etc. But another thing is going to be the prices of things. What a lot of people don't understand about the pricing here is that cars are more expensive, iPhones are more expensive, televisions are more expensive. Many things are actually more expensive here in the Philippines, not cheaper. What's cheaper here in the Philippines is street food, housing, and services. So to get your house clean, to have a maid, to rent a condo or rent a house, to take a Grab, which is our Uber, those things are all significantly cheaper. But as a general rule, everything is not cheaper here in the Philippines at all. Another thing that you won't understand about this culture is that in America or any Western country, a lot of people go to their parents for money, even when they're older, if they can't quite figure life out, or, their parents are millionaires and they, are kind of living paycheck to paycheck or whatever. That is not the culture here at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Even if people are making, 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos a day or whatever, they will send sometimes the bulk of their monthly income to their parents. That's going to be outside of obviously elite families or rich families or business owners or celebrities, but the average girl that you're going to meet on a dating site is going to be sending most of her paycheck to her family to sort of pay her family back for raising her, etc. Her and him. And, Filipinos do that as well. Another thing that you won't know is that a lot of Filipinos and Filipinas will live at home until they get married or until they are much older. It's a very close-knit family community, much different than America or places where we're, running away from home under 18 or moving out on our 18th birthday, or we go away to college and we never come back. That is not the culture here at all. Another thing that you may not know is the government assistance here. It is non-existent. There is none. In America, we have a lot of people that are juicing the system, or in other countries, and free healthcare, food stamps, general relief, general assistance, Section 8 housing, etc. None of that exists here. So, as a general rule, you'll just notice a lot of differences. Another thing that you will notice is that things will be out of stock, and I mean a lot. Like, they'll be out of coffee, they'll be out of ice, they'll be out of, regular items that were there last time you were there. Obviously, that's going to be a little bit less than like a Manila or something, but as a general rule, tons of things will be out of stock. Another thing that you will notice is that it's a bit annoying for me is that many, many, many things, even in very nice grocery stores, even in the richest areas, will not have a price posted. In any store, department store, a grocery store, wherever it is, you will see no price at all. Like, you will have to, go to a clerk or something, or go to a worker there and ask them the price. And that is definitely different than the United States. So there's just a lot of things that if you've never been here a significant amount of time, or you've never, had the experience that I've had here in the last 16 months or whatever, that you will not understand until you get here. The first time I went to go get my condo cleaned last year in BGC, and it said 349 pesos, I was like, for 90 minutes, someone's gonna clean my condo for 349 pesos? Wow, it's now gone up to 649, but you know, that means it went from $6 to 11 bucks. Very manageable. The first time you get in a Grab, when you get to the airport in Manila or Cebu or wherever you go, and you know, what would have been a $100 ride in an Uber or a Lyft, which is our stuff in the West, you know, is gonna cost you $5.50. That's gonna be a shocker to you. So just keep those things in mind if you've never been here, more than a weekend, or in, you know, the last 20 years or whatever it is. There's a lot of things that will definitely shock you, from the pay grades to things being more expensive to how close the families actually are, and you know, just the level of happiness that you will see in the Filipino people, even if they have a lot less than people in the West and everyone's stressing about more money, more money, more money. Filipinos will smile and do it all with a smile and really, really be laughing and enjoying their time, even if they're making, you know, $7 or $11 or $20 that whole day, when in America we'll be angry because we're not, you know, clearing six figures that year because, you know, we can't get the new Mercedes or whatever. It's definitely a different culture, a happier culture, and it's great, but you know, the customer service can be a challenge at times, the humidity can be a challenge at times. What I suggest for anyone coming here is to just do a discovery trip and just you know, come here for at least 30 days and really, really experience these things that I just told you, the good and the bad, the beautiful white sand beaches, the cities like BGC, Cebu, Iloilo, Angeles, the beaches like the Siargaos, the Bohols, the Boracay, where I have my second place, and Palawans, of course. Those are 4 must-hit, you know, very popular tourist beaches. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that stuff out there for people that maybe are not as familiar, and just let you know some things that are going to shock you about the Philippines upon arrival, or upon, you know, spending a significant amount of time here. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I go live at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays lately. And I have a membership group. The link is in any of the lives, and I do consultations. You can email me at jasperinthephilippines@gmail.com, or there's a PayPal link and the email information in the About section. BGC Uptown, middle of the night, sana all.